In this video, we invite you to embark on a captivating journey through some of the world's most breathtaking natural wonders. Places where the power and beauty of nature come together in truly awe-inspiring ways. These remarkable sights span continents and climates, from towering mountain peaks cloaked in snow to vibrant coral reefs teeming with life beneath the ocean's surface. Each destination we explore is a masterpiece, sculpted by time, weather, and the relentless forces of the Earth itself. As you witness these stunning landscapes and rare phenomena, we encourage you to consider not only their immense beauty, but also the delicate balance that sustains them. These natural wonders are more than just scenic spots. They are living, breathing ecosystems and invaluable parts of our planet's heritage. Through this visual experience, we aim to inspire both admiration and responsibility, urging everyone to appreciate and protect the extraordinary world we all share. Join us as we celebrate these treasures and deepen our connection with the Earth. Angel Falls, Mount Everest, standing proudly at 29,032 feet above sea level, is not just the highest mountain in the world. It's a symbol of human determination, ambition, and the quest for the extraordinary. Located in the heart of the Himalayas along the border of Nepal and Tibet, Everest has long drawn adventurers, mountaineers, and dreamers from around the world. The allure lies in its sheer scale, the thrill of standing on the roof of the world, and the surreal beauty of its icy ridges and sweeping Himalayan vistas. However, attempting to summit Everest is not a task for the faint-hearted. Climbers must contend with extreme weather conditions, the ever-present risk of avalanches, frostbite, and altitude sickness, particularly in the notorious death zone above 8,000 meters, where oxygen levels are dangerously low. Preparing for the climb requires months, even years, of training, acquiring specialized gear and acclimatization. Central to most successful ascents are the Sherpas, an ethnic group native to the region, whose unparalleled strength, endurance, and mountaineering knowledge make them indispensable guides and life-saving companions. Their courage and resilience are legendary. Climbing Everest is not only a physical conquest, but also a mental and emotional journey, testing every limit while offering a once-in-a-lifetime connection to one of Earth's most formidable natural wonders. The idyllic Maldives, a collection of over 1,100 coral islands grouped into 26 atolls in the heart of the Indian Ocean, is widely regarded as one of the most breathtaking tropical paradises on Earth. Famous for its powdery white sand beaches, crystal clear turquoise lagoons, and overwater bungalows that stretch into the sea, the Maldives offers a luxurious yet deeply tranquil escape from the hustle of everyday life. The climate is warm and inviting year-round, making it a perfect destination for sun-seekers, honeymooners, and nature lovers alike. The underwater world surrounding these islands is just as captivating, with vibrant coral reefs teeming with marine life, including manta rays, whale sharks, and sea turtles. Diving and snorkeling here feel like entering a living aquarium. Unique resorts provide one-of-a-kind experiences, from glass-floored villas and underwater restaurants to private island getaways. Beyond its luxury, the Maldives also holds cultural richness, with a history rooted in ancient trade and a population known for its warm hospitality. Visitors can explore local islands, savor traditional Maldivian cuisine, or simply relax while listening to the gentle rhythm of the waves. The Maldives is more than a destination. It's a dreamscape of serenity, beauty, and unforgettable moments above and below the waterline. Explore the breathtaking beauty of Banff National Park, Canada's first and most iconic national park, nestled within the heart of the majestic Canadian Rockies in Alberta. This UNESCO World Heritage Site spans over 6,600 square kilometers of pristine wilderness, offering some of the most picturesque scenery in North America. Visitors are greeted by glacially fed lakes with dazzling turquoise hues, most famously Lake Louise and Moraine Lake, framed by snow-capped peaks and dense evergreen forests. These surreal landscapes look like paintings come to life, drawing photographers, hikers, and nature enthusiasts from around the globe. Banff is also a wildlife sanctuary where elk, grizzly bears, mountain goats, and even wolves can be seen roaming freely through the park's varied terrain. Each season offers something unique. Winter blankets the region in snow for world-class skiing and snowboarding, while summer opens up a network of hiking trails, mountain biking routes, and opportunities for kayaking or canoeing. The charming town of Banff itself adds to the experience, with cozy lodges, hot springs, and a thriving arts and culinary scene. Whether you're in search of rugged adventure, peaceful solitude, or simply a moment of awe in nature's grandeur, Banff delivers an unforgettable experience that lingers long after you leave. Salar de Uyuni, located in the southwest of Bolivia, is the largest salt flat in the world and one of Earth's most surreal and captivating natural landscapes. Spanning more than 10,000 square kilometers, this vast white expanse of crusted salt stretches to the horizon, creating an illusion of endless space under the open sky. During the dry season, its blindingly bright surface resembles a frozen lake, cracked and patterned like a mosaic. But it's during the rainy season when Salar de Uyuni becomes truly magical. Shallow water transforms the salt flat into a flawless natural mirror, perfectly reflecting the clouds, stars, and the colors of sunrise and sunset. The optical illusions are so otherworldly that photographers and travelers from around the globe flock here for the chance to walk among the clouds or seemingly float in the sky. Ecologically, the region is an important breeding ground for pink flamingos and other high-altitude bird species, adding a splash of life to the stark environment. Beneath the salt crust lies a massive reserve of lithium, making the area geopolitically significant as well. Visiting Salar de Uyuni is not just a sightseeing trip, it's an experience that feels like stepping onto another planet, one that leaves a lasting impression of Earth's limitless creativity. Yellowstone National Park, established in 1872, holds the distinction of being the first national park in the world and remains one of the most iconic and ecologically diverse landscapes on the planet. Spanning across parts of Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho, Yellowstone is a vast wilderness teeming with natural wonders. It's most famous for its geothermal activity, boasting over half of the world's geysers, including the legendary Old Faithful, which sends boiling water skyward with impressive regularity. Otherworldly features such as the Grand Prismatic Spring, radiating intense bands of blue, green, and orange, make the park feel like a living painting. Beneath the surface lies a supervolcano whose activity fuels these surreal phenomena, constantly reshaping the land. But Yellowstone is more than just a geothermal marvel. It is also a wildlife sanctuary, home to roaming herds of bison, elk, packs of wolves, and the elusive grizzly bear. Visitors can explore vast alpine meadows, deep canyons, cascading waterfalls, and serene lakes. Boardwalks and hiking trails provide safe access to fragile geothermal areas, while scenic drives offer panoramic views of the park's breathtaking terrain. Yellowstone is not only a testament to the raw power of the Earth, it's a living, breathing ecosystem where nature's drama unfolds every day. Iguazu Falls, a spectacular network of over 275 individual waterfalls, is one of the most awe-inspiring natural wonders on Earth. Straddling the border between Argentina and Brazil, this immense system stretches for nearly 2 miles across the Iguazu River, creating a thunderous display of power and beauty. The centerpiece of the falls is the Devil's Throat, a massive U-shaped cataract that plunges 269 feet, sending plumes of mist high into the air and often forming brilliant rainbows in the sunlight. The falls are surrounded by lush subtropical rainforest, forming part of the Iguazu National Park, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site on both sides of the border. This protected area is a biodiversity hotspot, home to jaguars, toucans, howler monkeys, and thousands of species of flora and fauna. Visitors can explore the area via elevated walkation, and its ocean currents influence weather systems worldwide. It also acts as a vast carbon sink, making its stability vital to Earth's health. Antarctica remains largely untouched by human development, governed by international treaties that prioritize peace and scientific research. However, the region is increasingly vulnerable to climate change, with melting ice contributing to rising sea levels and threatening fragile ecosystems. Preserving Antarctica isn't just about protecting a remote frozen land. It's about safeguarding a cornerstone of Earth's climate balance and biodiversity. Mount Bromo, one of Indonesia's most iconic and accessible active volcanoes, is located in East Java within the spectacular Bromo Tengger Semeru National Park. Standing at 2,329 meters, it may not be the tallest volcano in the region, but its stark beauty and continuous activity make it one of the most visited. The volcano rises from a vast otherworldly plain known as the Sea of Sand, a vast expanse of volcanic ash that gives the entire landscape an eerie, lunar-like appearance. At the heart of the mountain lies a wide, smoking crater, often belching plumes of white sulfuric steam that rise against the sky. Tourists flock to the park in the early hours of the morning to hike or ride jeeps to elevated viewpoints, where they can witness unforgettable sunrises, casting golden light across the caldera and surrounding peaks. Mount Bromo is also culturally significant. It holds a sacred place in the traditions of the Tenggerese people, who perform the annual Yadnya Kasada ceremony by offering rice, fruit and livestock into the crater to honor their mountain gods. The experience of standing on the rim of this smoldering giant, enveloped in mist and myth, is both humbling and exhilarating, a living testament to the Earth's ever-changing geological forces. Victoria Falls, known locally as Mosi Oa Tunya, or the smoke that thunders, is one of the most majestic and powerful waterfalls in the world. Straddling the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe, the falls stretch over 1.7 kilometers, more than a mile, in width, and plunge 108 meters, 355 feet, into the Zambezi Gorge below. The sheer volume of water crashing down, especially at its peak during the rainy season, creates a thunderous roar and a towering mist that can be seen from over 30 kilometers away. This mist nourishes the surrounding rainforest, creating a rare and lush ecosystem teeming with unique flora and fauna. The area is a haven for adventure seekers, offering whitewater rafting on the Zambezi River's turbulent rapids, bungee jumping from the Victoria Falls Bridge, ziplining and scenic helicopter rides that provide breathtaking aerial views. Cultural significance is woven deeply into the falls, as local tribes consider it a sacred site, rich with spiritual symbolism and historical lore. Designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Victoria Falls represents not just a natural spectacle, but a convergence of environment, culture, and raw power. To witness it in person is to feel the pulse of nature at full force, an experience as unforgettable as it is humbling. The Grand Canyon, located in the US state of Arizona, is one of the most iconic and visually arresting natural wonders on the planet. Carved by the relentless flow of the Colorado River over the course of 5 to 6 million years, the canyon stretches an astonishing 277 miles in length, up to 18 miles in width, and plunges more than a mile deep. Its dramatic cliffs expose a vivid cross-section of Earth's geological history, revealing nearly 2 billion years of layered rock in hues of red, orange, and gold. Visitors can experience its grandeur from numerous vantage points, with the South Rim offering the most accessible and popular viewpoints, while the less traveled North Rim provides solitude and rugged beauty. Adventurous travelers can hike into the canyon on renowned trails like the Bright Angel or South Kaibab Trail, or even raft through the Colorado River's challenging rapids. The canyon is also home to a rich diversity of plant and animal life, from desert bighorn sheep to rare species of cactus. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and protected as a national park, the Grand Canyon is more than just a landscape. It's a living monument to the forces of nature and time, inspiring awe and reflection in all who witness it. Halong Bay, located in northern Vietnam, is a spellbinding seascape renowned for its towering limestone casts and emerald green waters. Declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the bay features over 1,600 islands and islets, many of which are uninhabited and untouched, rising like mystical sentinels from the sea. These dramatic formations were sculpted by millions of years of geological processes, resulting in a landscape that is both serene and surreal. Visitors can embark on traditional wooden junk boat cruises to navigate the labyrinthine waters, exploring hidden lagoons, sun-drenched beaches, and breathtaking caves such as Sung Sot, Surprise Cave, and Thien Kung, Heavenly Palace. Floating fishing villages dot the bay, offering a glimpse into the traditional way of life that has persisted for generations, with stilt houses, colourful boats, and markets on water. Beyond its natural beauty, Halong Bay is steeped in folklore. The name itself means descending dragon, stemming from legends that dragons once descended from the heavens to protect Vietnam, creating the islands with their mighty tails. This blend of visual splendor and cultural mythology makes Halong Bay a place of both wonder and reverence. Whether you're kayaking through its quiet coves or watching the sun dip behind the casts, Halong Bay leaves an impression that lingers long after your journey ends. The Amazon rainforest, often referred to as the lungs of the Earth, is the largest and most biodiverse tropical rainforest on the planet. Spanning across 9 countries in South America and covering over 5.5 million square kilometers, it plays a critical role in absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen, making it a vital component of Earth's climate system. The Amazon is home to an astonishing array of life, over 390 billion individual trees from approximately 16,000 species, and millions of animal species, including jaguars, anacondas, poison dart frogs, and vibrant macaws. Many of these creatures remain undiscovered or poorly studied, adding to the forest's sense of mystery and ecological importance. The canopy, which can reach over 200 feet high, shelters countless plant and insect species and supports complex ecology like frozen waterfalls. These terraces are formed by travertine, a type of limestone deposited by mineral-rich thermal springs that have been flowing for thousands of years. The water, saturated with calcium carbonate, cools and hardens as it spills over the landscape, creating a striking series of terraces filled with warm, shallow pools that glisten under the sun. Pamukkale has been a spa destination since ancient times, and nearby lie the ruins of Hierapolis, a Greco-Roman city built around the thermal waters. Visitors can still bathe in the ancient Cleopatra pool, rumoured to have been used by the Queen herself. The contrast between the brilliant white formations and the surrounding green valley is breathtaking, especially at sunset when the light paints the terraces in hues of gold and pink. Beyond its beauty, Pamukkale holds cultural and historical significance, representing the intersection of natural healing, mythology, and architecture. Walking barefoot across the terraces, you not only experience one of nature's most unique creations, but also step through centuries of human connection to the land. Pamukkale is both a visual marvel and a timeless symbol of nature's artistry. Mount Roraima, a colossal flat-topped mountain that towers over the borders of Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana, is one of the oldest geological formations on Earth, believed to be over 2 billion years old. Known as a tepui, or tabletop mountain, Roraima rises nearly 9,200 feet above sea level, its sheer cliffs encasing a summit plateau often shrouded in clouds and mist. The mountain's remote and mysterious appearance has inspired numerous legends and even served as the inspiration for the setting in Arthur Conan Doyle's The Lost World. Its summit is home to an ecosystem unlike any other, where unique flora and fauna have evolved in isolation. Strange rock formations, carnivorous plants, crystal-clear pools, and endemic species make the top of Mount Roraima feel like an alien world. Reaching the summit is no easy feat. It requires a multi-day trek through dense jungle, across rivers, and up steep inclines, usually beginning from the Venezuelan side. Indigenous Pemon and Capon tribes regard Roraima as a sacred place, believing it to be the stump of a mighty tree that once held all the fruits and vegetables of the world. A climb up Mount Roraima is not just a physical adventure, but a journey into ancient landscapes, untouched nature, and powerful mythology. The Waitomo glowworm caves in New Zealand offer a magical subterranean experience, where nature quite literally lights up the darkness. Located on the North Island, these limestone caves are famous for their ceilings studded with thousands of bioluminescent glowworms, Arachnocampa luminosa, a species unique to New Zealand. As you drift silently through the underground river on a guided boat tour, the glowworms emit a soft, bluish-green light, creating the illusion of a starry night sky inside the Earth. Formed over millions of years, the caves feature impressive stalactites and stalagmites, sculpted by water and time. The glowworms use their light to attract prey, dangling sticky threads from the cave ceilings, a natural wonder and predator trap in one. Visitors can also explore nearby cave systems like Ruakuri and Aranui, which offer walk-through passages, spiral staircases, and stunning geological formations. The Waitomo Caves hold cultural significance for the Maori people, who have long revered them as spiritual sites. The word Waitomo itself translates to water passing through a hole. Whether you come for the science, the mystery, or the pure wonder, gliding beneath the twinkling lights of these caves is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. One that feels like stepping into a living constellation hidden beneath the earth. The Avenue of the Baobabs is a breathtaking stretch of ancient trees, lining a dusty road in western Madagascar near the town of Morondava. These iconic baobab trees, Adansonia grandidieri, some of which are over 800 years old and reach heights of up to 30 meters, stand like towering natural sculptures against the island's vivid skies. Often referred to as the upside-down tree, due to their root-like branches, baobabs are not only visually striking but are vital to the local ecosystem. They store water in their massive trunks during the dry season and provide shelter and food for both humans and wildlife. The avenue gained international fame for its otherworldly beauty, particularly at sunrise and sunset, when the trees cast long shadows and the light turns golden. While the baobabs are now a popular tourist destination, they were once part of a dense forest, much of which has been cleared for agriculture. Despite this, the remaining giants continue to evoke awe and reverence. Local Malagasy communities regard the trees as sacred, often incorporating them into folklore and rituals. Visiting the Avenue of the Baobabs is a journey into Madagascar's unique natural heritage, where ancient life stands resilient and silent under the vast, ever-changing sky. Lençóis Maranhenses National Park, located in northeastern Brazil, is a mesmerizing landscape of white sand dunes stretching as far as the eye can see, interspersed with crystal-clear freshwater lagoons that appear after seasonal rains. Despite its desert-like appearance, the region is not technically a desert due to its high annual rainfall. During the rainy season, typically from May to September, Rainwater collects in the valleys between the dunes, forming thousands of vibrant blue and green lagoons that create a surreal, otherworldly vista. These lagoons are temporary, but teeming with life. Fish and even crustaceans mysteriously appear, thought to be carried in by birds or lying dormant as eggs until the rains return. The best way to experience Lençóis Maranhenses is by 4x4 vehicle, sandboard or guided hike, often launching from the nearby town of Barreirinhas. Despite its remoteness, the park attracts adventurous travelers and photographers in search of one of nature's most visually stunning paradoxes. The name Lençóis means bed sheets in Portuguese, aptly describing the rolling, silky appearance of the dunes. This national park is a reminder of nature's unpredictable beauty, where rain nourishes the sand and a fleeting oasis blooms in one of Brazil's most unexpected environments. The Great Blue Hole, located off the coast of Belize in the Caribbean Sea, is one of the world's most iconic marine sinkholes and a bucket list destination for divers and adventurers alike. Measuring over 300 meters, 984 feet, across and 125 meters, 410 feet deep, this perfectly circular underwater cavern is part of the Belize Barrier Reef Reserve System, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Viewed from above, it appears as a dark blue circle surrounded by turquoise waters, offering the chance to stand or dangle above a stunning fjord with a sheer drop beneath. Located near the town of Odda in southwestern Norway, the hike to reach Trolltunga is a challenge in itself. About 27 kilometers, 17 miles round trip, with steep ascents, rocky terrain, and changing weather conditions. But for those who make the journey, the reward is beyond breathtaking. The panoramic views stretch across Lake Ringadalsvatnet, surrounded by snow-capped peaks and vast wilderness. Trolltunga is open to hikers between mid-June and mid-September, and guided tours are recommended for safety. Despite its growing popularity, it remains a place of raw, untouched beauty, where visitors can feel small in the face of towering nature. According to local legend, the rock formation is named after a troll that was turned to stone by the sun, forever frozen in a mocking grin. Standing on Trolltunga is a powerful moment, a combination of adrenaline, awe, and the feeling of having stepped into a Norse fairy tale. As we reach the end of our journey through 30 of the planet's most breathtaking natural wonders, one truth becomes clear. Our world is a masterpiece of extraordinary diversity and untamed beauty. From the sky-high cliffs of Trolltunga to the glowing depths of the Waitomo Caves, from the shimmering lagoons of Brazil's shifting dunes to the ancient stillness of Antarctica's ice, each place tells its own timeless story. These wonders remind us that nature is both artist and architect, sculpting landscapes over millennia that continue to inspire awe, reflection, and humility. They are more than tourist destinations. They are sacred spaces, vital ecosystems, and windows into Earth's past and future. But their survival is not guaranteed. Climate change, pollution, and over-tourism threaten many of these fragile places. As travelers, explorers, and stewards of this planet, we hold a responsibility to preserve and protect what makes Earth so profoundly unique. Let these wonders ignite your curiosity and your conscience, because the more we marvel at the world, the more motivated we become to care for it. Thank you for joining us on this global adventure. If this video inspired you, please like, share, and subscribe to support our mission of celebrating and protecting the natural beauty of our world. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.